you could put this out the way. You could use a crock pot for this as well, but I like my chicken with a little more crisp to it. So, you know, to the skin, because I like the skin. Some people don't like the skin. If you peel your skin off, then you can use a crock pot. But if you like the skin and like the crispiness and the flavor that the skin holds, then I recommend to do the chicken in the oven. But once again, if you don't like the skin, because a lot of people don't like the skin, I usually clean half of the chicken because some of my kids don't like the skin. But if you're doing a keto diet, then the skin is fine. If you are on a low carb diet like myself, then you don't need the skin. You need to take the skin off, and you actually shouldn't even be a cutoff. But if you are doing the low carb, low cal diet like myself, then you don't even need to be using chicken thighs at all. Chicken thighs is strictly for the ketogenic diet, for the keto diet. For the low carb, low cal, you will need to use skinless chicken breast. You can do this same recipe. Now that you have put your meat in the oven, if you put it in the oven, if you put it in a crock pot, side note, you need to use more seasoning because you're going to have to use more water. It needs to be in the oven on 425 for 45 minutes. The 45 minutes will not completely cook your meat, but at that point, you will then have to adjust your temperature in the oven to add the vegetables to the pan. And what I'm going to show you, I'm making this for my kids. They insist on having potatoes in their stew. If you're on a diet, keto or low carb, low cal, potatoes is something you absolutely cannot have. So don't take that part of the meal when you see it in its totality as something that you can do if you're on a diet, because you cannot. Also, whatever diet you're on and how much weight you're trying to lose and things like that, a lot of things play into what vegetables you can actually use in your stew. I, for instance, only do green vegetables. I cannot do any corn or potatoes or any type of bean. And that is the best sauce, simply ragu. It is no sugar added, so it's very low calorie sauce. I just wanted to throw a quick tip in. This is what I usually eat for lunch. Some type of soup. And these soups only have 100 calories per serving. That means you can have lunch for 100 calories. If you're looking for a good snack with 0 calories, pickles, well, not 0. There are 5 calories, but this is for approximately 3 pickles, which means 1 pickle probably has 1.5 calories in it. Thank you. To the meal. Amongst the vegetables, now you can do green. I like to do, I'll show you, but you can do green beans and corn and, you know, like the regular mixed vegetables with the carrots and stuff like that. But I'm going to do green beans, carrots, and you have to add diced tomatoes. That's just a must. This only has 25 calories for about half of this, which I will only be using I'll probably use the whole thing. But you have to realize that that's spread amongst the entire thing. So we're looking at about approximately 200 calories per serving with this meal. It's what I was saying that I would show you. See? Has yellow carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower basically, and orange carrots. So two different types of carrots and broccoli and cauliflower. This is the vegetable that I will be eating because I cannot do they're going to have potatoes and corn, like the basic mixed vegetables. And I'm going to chop up some fresh carrots. I'm going to use canned corn, and I'm going to use, of course, fresh potatoes. And I got a can of diced tomatoes, which I just showed you. But for my veggie, I will just only be able to do one thigh with this on the side. Or I could put it in the stew, but I don't want to, because they are going to have their vegetables in the stew. So the vegetables I just named that I'm putting in their stew, which was basically corn, potatoes, carrots, and green beans. That is keto if you take out the potatoes. Because like I said earlier, neither diet, neither keto nor low carb, low calorie allows you to have potatoes. I don't know any diet that allows you to have potatoes. So here's a quick free tip. If you are on any type of diet, or if you're just looking to lose weight, sugar, potatoes, bread, pasta, beans. No, you can't have those in no diet. Well, I won't say can't have those at all. Potatoes you definitely can't have. Beans you want to steer clear of. Bread is a big no-no, but you can. It's certain diets that'll allow you to do like a pita bread. If it's a low cal kind, there are some options, but in you know, low sugar options, like even Slim Fast has like a very low, maybe 1 or 2 grams of sugar. But yeah, still these I won't say can't have it all, but I will say if you're serious about your diet, keep them out. If you are just trying to go to a slow, steady weight loss and you're not trying to lose a massive amount of weight in a short amount of time, then moderation and counting your calories, counting your carbs, that is essential in any diet. My best free advice to you guys would be to always count them and log them. Write them down. Type them in your phone and see what they come out to the end. Another huge mistake in dieting, people think I just eat wheat bread. Wheat bread has more carbs in some cases than white bread. So, no. Sorry to tell you, sweetheart. That's not helping. And the chicken is starting to look good. It is not done, but let me get a fork. Let me show you. See, it's cooked all the way through, as the fork goes through very easily, but it is not falling off the bone, so it is not tender enough. But this is not the last step. We will add the vegetables. We'll go ahead and turn this down to a sensible 350. We will add the veggies. We will cook this for another 20 minutes and then we'll check back. We're also not going to put the foil back on. We're going to just use the roasting top. So we'll put the roast top on here and we will put the veggies in and let them cook in the broth. Yeah, and then we'll let that cook in the oven for another 20 minutes. We'll take it out. We will add. So we have added some fresh carrot, fresh potato, some diced tomatoes, and I use canned green beans because I don't have any fresh green beans, and I will be using canned corn as well. Now, if you are on a low carb, low cal, you cannot have the potatoes nor the corn. But if you are on keto, you can have everything in this pan except for the potatoes. And of course, we're about to dice up some bell pepper. I do not like very soggy bell pepper, so the bell pepper will go in after this has cooked for 20 minutes. I didn't forget to mention, if you guys didn't notice, I did put a light layer of seasoning on the potatoes that I added kind of at the surface of the dish. So of course I added dash, accent, and a pinch of onion powder. I didn't add any more pepper or garlic powder. I just added those 3. And now I'm about to chop this. Chop them, and then I put me some to the side because I like to make me. I decided I'm gonna do me a mushroom, spinach, and like a little bell pepper medley, and I'm gonna use that as my vegetables. Or it's kind of chunky. Use that as a vegetable for my one chicken thigh since I did not make chicken breast. But this will go in like the next 5 minutes. While I'm dieting, they are eating multiple snack packs. Right, guys, fat little children. I have put my veggies to the side, and there's bell pepper in there. There's my lovely little medley, and it's gonna be basically a warm salad because I'm gonna saute it. So instead of that medley with the cauliflower and the broccoli and the carrots that I showed you, this is what I'll be having on the side for my low carb. Oh, I can't talk. Low cal, low carb. Now, for you keto people, the chicken will only be for us low cal, low carb people. Jay, can y'all hush? Anyways, the chicken will only be for us, which we'll only be able to have one, because like I said, you would have more. Hey, get out. Thank you. Once again, sorry, you will have more meat you could eat if these were breasts, but because these are thighs, because I'm trying to do keto options for people as well, us low cal, low carb, we'll only be getting one breast with this lovely little vegetable medley I showed you earlier that I will saute. But now, since this has been cooking for approximately 20 minutes, we are adding our bell pepper. So as I continue to add the bell pepper, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of like push it down in the juice. Because, and we're still on 350. Oh crap, I just dropped 2 of them. Because when we get finished with this, we will be adding our Simply Ragu, no sugar added, organic tomato sauce. And it doesn't even matter what kind of tomato sauce you use, as long as you look at the labels. No sugar. The sugar is what makes the calories and carbohydrates so high in pasta sauce. Crazy is the type of things my children eat. This is the only good thing they eat that's up here. Cookies, Lucky Charms. So you have to learn how to make things that are good. Lord, look at my cabinet. It's a full. You have to learn how to make things that taste good so that you're able to be around. How good did that look? OMG. That is caramel corn too. Like, it takes everything in me not to eat any snacks. I'll tell you that now. But I find good recipes and I tweak them, and that is how I'm able to stay away from the snacks. So we're getting ready to saute, and instead of using butter, we use this. Boom, no calories, low carb. We just use this little butter flavor non-stick spray, and we'll let that heat up for a second, and we'll add the babies. Look at that, how beautiful that is. And I'm about to add just a tad bit of Mrs. Dash garlic and accent. Oh, I don't have any more garlic. I do have minced garlic, so we'll do minced garlic since I don't have any garlic powder. And a little bit of pepper. Still no MSG, no salt. So we've added the seasoning. I don't know if you can see. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of minced garlic. Smells so yummy. Oh my God. And those tomatoes, when you do grape tomatoes instead of sliced, it's like they make their own little sauce on the inside. It is insane. They're hot as hell if you eat them hot, but I'm telling you, it's delicious. Look at that. Look at how good that's coming out. And we'll just saute this for like another 5 minutes. I'm going to turn it down a little bit too. Once those bell peppers get a little darker, then everything else will be good to go. The reason that I opt for a warm salad is because I get tired of vinegar, and I'm a huge fan of ranch, but everybody knows that ranch is a no-no. And people, that's another free tip I'm giving y'all. Y'all eat salads and think that you're doing a diet, but if you put ranch on it, that is like, I think, don't get me wrong, but I think that's like 50 to 70 calories per serving, and the serving is only 1 tablespoon. So you defeated the purpose with your salad when you did that. And also the cheese. So in order to enjoy a salad without cheese and ranch or Caesar dressing, for me, I felt like I would need to saute the contents of the salad and do an Italian-inspired warm salad. And that'll be done in like 2 minutes. Those bell peppers get a little darker, then everything else will be good to go. The reason that I opt for a warm salad is because I get tired of vinegar, and I'm a huge fan of ranch, but everybody knows that ranch is a no-no. And people, that's another free tip I'm giving y'all. Y'all eat salads and think that you're doing a diet, but if you put ranch on it, that is like, I think, don't get me wrong, but I think that's like 50 to 70 calories per serving, and the serving is only 1 tablespoon. So you defeated the purpose with your salad when you did that. And also the cheese. So in order to enjoy a salad without cheese and ranch or Caesar dressing, for me, I felt like I would need to saute the contents of the salad and do an Italian-inspired warm salad. And that'll be done in like 2 minutes. Here's the finished product. Let me get a fork. So it's very tender, falling apart. Smells amazing.
Mommy,
all the vegetables are roasted.
Yogurt. I'm doing yogurt.
That is not even a yogurt. That is a pudding.
That's not pudding. That's a yogurt.
Anyways, you guys, here's the finished product. And the kids love it. This is what it looks like after the sauce has thickened. So you let it sit for 5 minutes before you serve it. The sauce will thicken and it will kind of take a different color.